Good evening, one and all. Hopefully you can both hear and see me. It's Friday night, it's 9 PM. It's time to talk nonsense for a couple of hours and have some fun. How are we doing? Who have we got in so far? We have a very early Zenny McGinger for about 4 hours ago. Clearly we haven't changed clocks yet, but I think it's this weekend we change, isn't it? Or soon, anyway. Don't worry, it won't be out of all discombobulated for much longer. We've got Stuart in from a wet and windy Wolverhampton. That's not been too bad here. We've got Christopher Ellison. Good evening, people. How we doing? Zenny's back in again, as is Just Average Dan. Switching back to beer tonight. We're having no more weird wines. We're having weird beers again, so we're going with the Stuart Brewing Pacific Breeze West Coast IPA, which I'm going to enjoy because I'm off work for a week. Yay! I've taken a week off work so as I can prepare the fish room for my upcoming inspection from the council to get myself all fully and properly licensed, as well as enjoy time with the family and all that kind of stuff as well. But mostly that. And mostly because I've got a big project going live at work, so I thought, I know, I'll take the week off so as I can't be involved in it and blamed for it. So if any of my colleagues are watching, sorry. Not sorry. Zenny says, all good, audio good, thank you. Evening, Phil's in. How we doing? I had a visit from Phil this week, who relieved me of a couple of my discus and some of my other fish. It was lovely to see you. Lee, good evening from what was a sunny Bolton. Well, I guess it's now a dark Bolton, if nothing else. Video also good, that's good to know. Evening, Discus King Graham. I mean, let's not get carried away quite yet. Although, I did get a new list, and there's an even more rare wild discus on the list this week. So, do I want to spend another couple of £1,000 on 6 fish? Ooh, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping that when I get my license and I can start posting more places and be all official and stuff, that we'll get some more people coming in. But a part of this is about me growing out these fish to sell rather than having immediately selling all the fish, although that would be great. There's a bit of me that's wanting to. It's an investment. I've got some wild fish I'm hoping to pair off and get some babies from. I've got some other fish in Mega Tank 2 that are pairing off that I'm hoping I can grow. I've got some cories that are breeding that I'm hoping I can raise. So it's the start of a thing rather than a go, 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 go. Although that would be nice too. I've got some people coming this weekend to have a look at some fish. And I'm hoping when I get my license, if I get my license and can advertise properly, some more people will come. So that'll be nice as well. Hi from Sweden, says Gasmus. Nice to see you. Sorry to hear about your various problems. That does not sound good. If you're not in our Discord, oh, it's not there. If you're not in our Discord server, you might not have heard about the various problems that we've been having this week. But let's not dwell on that. Sunday morning, yes, that's when we do it. Sunday for y'all. As you said, Lauren's in as well. David, how we doing? Dan says, you're constantly having weeks off, surely. Surely. Mandy, how we doing? Teresa hasn't had the notification again, but you made it, nevertheless. Monumentous announcement. We will no longer be using CrowdPur as our quizzing software. This is the last week of quizzing with CrowdPur. So the quiz that we all know and love, we're going to have to change it to something else. Whether that's, I'm trialing several softwares and I'm also trialing building my own. So as I can get something that actually does what I like. But I'm not very good at building software, so I'm relying on AI for a lot of that. Which has its advantages and disadvantages, shall we say. But yes, make the most of it. This is the last time we're going to be using it because I ain't paying 250 quid or whatever it is to renew the license after it runs out in a couple of days. Mona Lee, hello. Stevie P, hello. How we doing? Teresa, a nice little wave, thank you. How's the kiddo? Hope it's feeling better. Well, I did not know. I hope it is feeling better. Glad to know it's not serious. Well, that's good news. That's good. It's from links in as well. Did the crowd stop purring? It did. Well, it stopped purring for the money that I've paid. It wants to be reimbursed for more money. Let's have a look. It wants $300 to renew for another year, and that's half price apparently. And I just don't think it's $300 good enough. It's going to be GeoGuessr, isn't it? Well, GeoGuessr is on the list, but I have been testing others. So there's another one that actually looks pretty good. That's $100 and does most of the things that I want it to do. You know what? All of a sudden, I don't feel very well. I don't know what's going on. But we'll plow on regardless. So there's another one that's $100. I've lost my train of thought now. What was I saying? Oh yeah. What was it called? I've forgotten the name of it already. Let's see if I can find it. It was called... Aha slides. I like the fact it was called Aha. Which looked like it was good because it would let you have 50 participants on the free tier, but you can either have lots, it seems with all these tools, you can either have lots of participants or you can have lots of questions. So the ones that let you have 50 participants let you have 3 questions, and the ones that let you have 20 questions let you have 3 participants. It's like, so they get you one way or the other. So I'm either going to build my own or I'm going to go for one of the cheaper ones. Aha slides. I just like the name. I like saying it. So, you know, we'll try that. Started breeding pepper corridors at the end of last year. Sold 120 in 3 weeks in Jersey, and we only have one shop here. That's quite nice. Yeah, so I went to an auction last week. So I have had various contacts. Handed out my business card, as you do, to lots of people who are doing lots of things. No discus breeders there, obviously, but I have spoken to some discus breeders, but there was various people who bred cories, or rainbow fish was another one, or what else was there? So there's a few different ones. So I'm hoping to be an outlet for some hobby breeders, because I think that could work quite well as well. I think I've decided no more mega tank, and we're going to get rid of that. Once we can get rid of the fish for mega tank. So no immediate rush, obviously, but I think we're going to go down that route, and I will be the thing that I've talked about. I want to be a discus specialist, but I'm going to dabble in other areas. So I think hobby breedyists, that's not even a word, hobby breeders are a good way to do that, where it's an outlet for people who do breed, and I don't have to pay import fees and things like that, and it's just, it works out, I think. Because I think a big part of my business model is going to be growing fish, so not immediately buy and sell out straight away. There'll have to be an element of that just to keep the wolf from the door, but there want to be an element of growing and realizing potentials, because I'd still want to make videos, because that's my #1 part. And I think there's a good story there of how to take mediocre fish, or both mediocre fish and very young fish, and try and apply good husbandry techniques and show you how you can get the best out of the fish that you've got. What is your preferred AI tool? I have lots. I use ChatGPT a lot. I use Copilot a lot because I've got fancy licenses through my work for Copilot. I've made my own language models that are trained on very specific things, which are a bit hit and miss, but I've used some of the specialist things like Claude and whatnot to do various bits. So I don't really have a fight. If it was be anything, it would be ChatGPT, because I use that as a kind of general catch-all for everything, but then I'll go down specialist paths if I need to for various things. Applegal's in, nice to see you. Yeah, our teenager had a cardiologist appointment this week after a sort of strange ECG reading at the doctor's. Very anxiety. Yes, that would be. I can imagine. The thing about kids, isn't it? They're so bloody anxiety-inducing. I think that's the right term. Whenever one of them's sick, if I'm sick, I'm like, I'm sure I'll get better. If my kids are sick, I'm always a bit like, oh, well, why are they sick? That's not meant to happen. I'm late because I'm finished cleaning up my aquariums after I got home from work. 6:30 p.m. here. Well, I mean, there's no tardy slips. It's fine. Thank you all for coming. Do you plan shipping your fish? If you are, I'd be very interested in your Discus. I'm in Swindon, UK, and an old man. Good luck with your journey. John, I don't, I guess, is the short answer. I don't want to ship fish. However, if you... I mean, Swindon isn't... It's not like you're in Australia, so... I think there are plenty of options in the UK if you want to ship fish. But if you... So my USP is obviously I show all the fish that I've got on my videos. If you like the look of something and you make it worth my while, so for myself and deliver it to you. So when... Again, I've not been able to do this because there's only 2 companies in the UK that are legally allowed to ship fish, and you need to have a pet shop license to use them. So I can't use them at the moment. So I can't do it right now. Obviously, I'm hoping to get my license next week, then I will be able to do it. I also don't mind, because what I don't want to, I'm operating with such fine margins. Can't really include loss pricing. So a lot of, whether it's fish or whether it's computers or whether it's, I don't know, beds, whatever, when you're working out your costings, you'll often price in accidents. So things will, in this case, things will die. If I was to ship fish, that raises the risk profile of having a problem. So I can't really afford for that to happen, so I need to ideally have people come and buy the fish, and then as soon as they leave my house, that's it. The risk's on you now. Whereas if I'm shipping fish, the risk's on me until they arrive at your door, and then it's out of my control because it's in a third party. It's going to be shipped overnight. Delays can happen. Things happen. So I think while I'm still going to be quite low volume and small, if you're in Swindon and you want to spend a few £100 on Discus, I'll just drive to Swindon and deliver them so as I can make sure that they get there okay, because I just can't afford to lose fish because I'm operating at such a small scale that 1 or 2 fish lost wipes out any profit and puts me into a loss-making situation pretty much straight away. So that's kind of how I was thinking about it. So, no, but maybe, I guess, is the answer to that question. Victor's in again. Hello, Victor. How are we doing? Your fish look so healthy. I mean, a lot of them are, hopefully. And I have deliberately tried to show that there are some fish that I got when I got them that weren't all that desirable. And they are starting to look better. And that's one of the things I want to show is the improvement from... if you
my balls.
Oh, my balls too. Thank you very much. If you get talked about it 100 times. The reason Discus are expensive fish is because when they're bigger, it takes a lot to get a bigger one that looks okay. So that costs a lot of money. That's why they're expensive. The reason ones that are smaller are cheaper is because you really have to put some effort in to grow them to a point where they look that good. Showfish start brilliant and get brillianter. Really nice fish start in all kinds of states and are nurtured and grow, and some of them look funny for a long time and then all of a sudden go. Some of them are patterns and colours don't come until later on. Some of them that you might think are a bad shape can be coaxed out of that bad shape and get into a better shape. Some of them can't. Some of them just are runts and stay that way forever. And that's what I'm trying to take away the elitist veil of discus keeping. I'm trying to take away the mystery and the gatekeeping that a lot of people do. Oh, you just, unless you're an expert, don't keep discus. Don't agree with that. Graham, did you check out the one Jack used to use? Quizzes. I did, yeah, and that's not bad. I think that is one of the good ones. In terms of the free level, would probably just about work. I think there was a limit of like 20 players or something like that. But it's, again, not bad. I didn't like the workflow on that one. Oh, I'm very picky. My mega garage will have to get cleaned to get the breeding tanks in. Don't tell me she's down. Oh dear. Adam says, I've been playing in Claude. I've made a few apps thinking Manus might, I've not used that, I must admit. I have used it to make apps. So I think have I shown, oh yeah, I would have shown it in my last video where, again, this is all to do with the upcoming license thing. So I've made this tank tracker app where I've got all my tanks and I can just have a look at them. And at any point, I can see the status of the tanks. Again, I'm still messing around with this, but this is just showing nitrates at the moment. So it's tracking where I've got problems with nitrates or when to watch it. But I can look at the treatments. I can look at fish that I've got. And I can see how many stock, when they finished quarantine, all those good things. I'm quite proud of myself for this one because I think it's quite good because I'm quite into record keeping anyway when it comes to, I've always tested my fish tanks, and I know a lot of people have mocked me in the past for saying that I still do water tests. And they said, oh, you claim to be a good aquarist and you still do water tests. I can just tell by looking at my tank. And I'm like, no, you can't. No bed. Fuck off. Because you can't, unless it's like, if you can tell by looking at your tank that the water parameters are off, they're off by such a degree that you should not be allowed to keep animals. Anyway, by the by, I've always liked keeping records and water tests. A lot of people will still test tanks, and it's just that you don't record it anywhere. I've always liked to try and identify trends and things like that. And it has been useful in the past every now and again where, like, environmental factors, like when in my old fish room, the tanks that were on the left-hand side of my old rack would always have more problems, and I think it was because of the cold airflow that was getting in, and there was like drafts and things, so I could see things happening there. And this fish room, in one, not so much recently, but in one of the older ones, the tanks that were closer to the radiator would always have more algae problems and higher nitrates, because it was like a self-filling thing. I think the heat made all the fewer algae problems, because I think the heat made the plants grow better, which made the algae have less of a chance to get in, and the plants and any algae that was there consumed all the nitrates. There wasn't quite so many nitrates. I mean, these are all theoretical, but I could graph it all out and see things happening. So that's what I've tried to make with this, which is mostly so as I can show my inspector, oh yeah, here are all my test results. Here's what I've done with them. I can show maintenance logs. So yep, here's all the water changes that I've done. I can show sales when I've sold fish, who I've sold them to, when I've sold them, and what format I've sold them. So there's the ones I sold at the auction, for instance, and then obviously any losses. So I've made this entirely using AI, with vibe coding, which is like one of my most favoritist and least favoritist terms in the world. Where basically I say to ChatGPT or Claude, how do I do this? I want it to look like this, and it tells me what to type, or types it for me in most cases. But yeah, so that's kind of dashboard views. Kind of what gets me through everything. But I thought it was quite a useful thing as well in terms of tracking sales and things like that. So it might be something that could be useful for hobbyists if you have a fish room or multiple tanks. Regulatory requirements, especially in the UK, because I don't know what the rules are for the rest of the world. But that's what we get. Oh, Claude Quadco work is scary good, but quick to hit daily limits even on the £20 a month tier. Oh, I've not used it that much. I kind of use, as much as I'm quite an advocate for AI, and I don't think it's the end of the world, but I do think it has its place. If you're just generating slop, not great, but I like to use it to, I taught myself some languages like HTML and CSS and things like that. I taught myself that back in the day by trying it, and if it worked, and by Googling things, and if that worked. I'm kind of using the same thing to learn Python, but I'm using ChatGPT, so I'll have a go at it. It will inevitably not work, and I'll put my code into ChatGPT or Claude and say, well, where have I gone wrong? And it'll say, oh, you've done this and this and this and this, you idiot. So the next time I can do it myself. But it is scary how much it can just do. From like a good prompt will get you some good far down the road. Teresa, thank you very much for the super chat. That is very generous. Have you lost your voice? I don't know if you're aware. Have muted your voice. I was not aware I have muted my voice. Have I muted my voice? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Delivering someone else's fish is nerve-wracking. Remember when I had to deliver 10 zebra plecos on the way to your auction? Yes. My driving has never been so smooth. I know. It is, I mean, it's a worrying thing, the whole delivery thing. The Discus I had off you are doing great. Brilliant. And the Artemia flake is very popular. Yes, I have been testing the Artemia flake for about a year, and I couldn't decide whether or not I liked it, and I couldn't decide whether or not there was a market for it. I think I'm going to turn into Mr. Artemia. But yes, I finally decided it is worth it, and it does have a place outside of just the bug flake and the krill flake. We're good. So, you know, if you want to get some Artemia flake, try that. There's a glitch on my website at the moment. If you buy 3 products, I think you get £1 off. I was trying to do 3 for 15 for the gel pots. The oh god, feeling very strange all of a sudden. I was trying to do something on the website for 3 for the gel, what are they called? Having a brain hemorrhage. The in vitro pots. Sell 3 for £15, but I don't think the code's worked, and it's just randomly giving everyone discounts. But you know, try it. Don't forget to tell ChatGPT to make no mistake. Oh, the amount of arguments I have with ChatGPT. I will often use it as well for. I use vidIQ as a YouTube tool, so it'll like. I'll put in, but if I'm uploading a video, I'll put in a title and a description, and vidIQ will helpfully tell me it's crap and suggest some alternatives. So I will often take those alternatives and I'll put them into ChatGPT saying, oh, my title was this, vidIQ thinks this, what do you think? And it'll come up with some other options. And then from various suggestions, I'll pick a title, but I'll quite often use it for a thumbnail suggestion where I'll say, give me an idea for what a thumbnail should look like. And it refuses to use the right aspect ratio. So I use like a 16:9. I think it's 1280 by 720 that I use as my thumbnail size. So it's like a kind of rectangular thing. But every time it mocks up a thumbnail for me, it does me in a perfect square. And I'll say, no, I'd like it in this aspect ratio. And it go, yep, I've done that. That's in that aspect. And I'm like, no, it isn't. Oh, you're quite right, Graham. Here you go. Have it in the right aspect ratio, and it'll do the exact same thing again. And I'm like, no, it is not right. Why are you toying with me, ChatGPT? So I now have a special prompt whenever I want it to mock up a thumbnail for me. I tell him to make the context of the thumbnail really small, so as I can then resize it and put it to the right size without chopping bits off. So that's what I've had to do. But also, I'm really enjoying, because whenever it makes a thumbnail for me, it puts me in it, but it doesn't put me in it. It puts an old man with an old grey beard in it with glasses and says, there you go, that's what you'd look like. And I'm like, oh. And I'll take a selfie and say, can you use me to mock it up? And it can't. for whatever rules it's got, and so it uses an approximation of me, but it always makes me so weird looking. So I've kept in fact, I might be able to show you some of them. I've kept a folder full of all the weird things that ChatGPT has turned me into. Let me see if I can find one of them. It's, one of them made me scared. I thought if my kids were younger, that would make them cry. Is it this one? YouTube thumbnails. Yeah, have a look at this. That's it. That's saying, no, that's you. I'm like, that's not me. He's like, no, it is. Well, it's as close as I can get to you. I'm like, really? I'm like, what is that face? It's just the eyes are so weird. But quite often it will, so yeah, got these various ones. Caucasian man with diversive expressions, this is called. So that's the pictures I gave it, and that's what it came back with. It's like, interesting. But anyway. Right, for the quiz, everyone cries. The quiz. Right, let me put up the quiz, little face. There's the scanning thing for those of you that like to scan things. And I will just copy the link. Into that. I'll quickly run down the rest of chat. Garage Gills, how we doing? Anyone use Replit? No, well, I've heard good things about it. Loud and clear, it was just buffering. In vitro, there's the word, yeah. I think I might just be having a stroke or something, I don't know. You okay? Oh, I don't know, every now and again I get a wave of, oh, don't feel very well, and it's gone now, so I'm fine. The strange feeling you're having is your body rejecting the thought of getting rid of Megatank. Maybe that's what it is. Remember the action figure fad? I know, but yeah, I think that's what started my obsession with collecting the various pictures that it gave me. Let me see if I can find a couple more, because there was some of them were just fantastic. Here's the one where I made my last thumbnail. So, this one's quite funny. This is when I said, from my last thumbnail, I said, "You've not made me look enough like me. I'm not that old." This is what the funny bastard put. And I've lost the text, but underneath it was like, "Is that any better?" And it did like a smiley wink. I was like, "You cheeky fucker." So, yeah. If only I looked like that. I don't even think I looked like that when I was 20. What are the teams? Oh, we're too late. The teams are whatever they were last time. I think are we still good and evil? We are still good and evil. So that's what you're doing. I should have sorted that out earlier. Sorry, everyone.
What do points make?
Prizes.
Prizes.
That's the Aquatic Adventurer, the Timu version of you.
Points make?
That's right, yeah.
Prizes.
Right, everyone wanting their points. Fine,
What do
we'll
points
get in
make?
there.
Prizes. What do points make?
Prizes.
Prizes.
So that's Stevie P, Zenny, Applegal. Stevie P, Zenny, Applegal. It's really nice of you all to ask for your points at the start, so as I don't have to do any adding. Oh. Zinny.
What do points make? Prizes!
Gal. Adam.
What do points make?
Oh, that's not Adam.
Prizes!
Morley. Ooh. Lauren. Think that's me caught up. I have a million convict babies if you're interested. I am not. No.
What do points make? Prizes!
I don't actually mind convicts. I quite like them, but I don't know what I would do with them. Dan as well. I know they get a bit of a bad rap because they breed so prolifically, but I still think they're pretty cool. Right, so we'll give it a couple of seconds more. We have 19 participants this evening. Again, this is the very last ever crowds per engine quiz. Let's go little face for the last couple of people. And we will have a quick look and see what the standings are like. So this is obviously the last one for March. So we're going to have a monthly winner. Maybe. So there are the current standings. Zenny McGinger in first place. 1,700 points ahead of Stevie P. So quite the lead. Then Adam, the Mysterious Error 404 in fourth. Just Average Dan in fifth. Juggler, Lauren, Monerly, Fat Kids, and Anna Banana make up your top 10. So let's see how we do this evening. Teresa says, I love this quiz, but that other one is painful. And no small thanks to some of the participants. Now, I've also been toying with the idea of another game, but I haven't perfected the format yet, so we'll save that for possibly next week if I get a bit more time to do it. So we'll see how we go on. Right, we are going to hit the playback and start the countdown. Good luck, everybody. Gasmus says, I'm planning to install two the roller mat things. Oh, right, yeah. Put an end to my water clarity issues. They're very good, them. I quite like them. The Clarisy ones is the ones I've seen before. Question number 1. What kind of people did this young actor famously see in The Sixth Sense? Was it dead, imaginary, flying, or space? Just for info, there are 11 players on the good team and 11 players on the evil team. So we have good and evil players. Your evil people tonight are Dan, Stevie P, Mona Lee, the G's, More Fish Than Sense, the Mysterious Error 404, American, male, and evil. Chris, Harry K, Juggler, Teresa Carroll, and Bandit Aquatics. And the good guys tonight are the Discus Garage, Applegal, Zenny, Lauren, Name, Lemoy, Pink Play Bunny, Vectra, Tetra, Garage Gills, and Elaine. But who did he say was... No, that's not what we're saying. Am I having a... I don't know. Anyway. Who did he see in The Sixth Sense? You think he saw imaginary or dead people? It was dead people. I see dead people. If you haven't seen it yet, fingers and ears. Bruce Willis was a ghost. Just Average Dan and Discus Garage, 90 pointers. Well done. Bandit hasn't seen it. And neither has Elaine. Question number 2. What southern US state is home to the cities of Biloxi, Tupelo, and Natchez? I'm probably butchering all those names, but is that Alabama? The urge to sing that is overwhelming. Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, Louisiana, or Mississippi? This is my appeasement question. It is geography, but it's American geography, so hopefully Zenny won't shout at me too much. What southern US state is home to the cities of Biloxi, Tupelo, and Natchez? Ooh. A bit of a spread on that one, but the answer is Mississippi. Well done, everyone. Zenny got it right. Well done. Bloody geography, says Juggler. Oh, don't worry, there'll be some British questions coming up. Question number 3. Which actor links the films Big, Castaway, and Sleepless in Seattle? Is that Billy Crystal, Hugh Grant, Richard Gere, or Tom Hanks? Which actor was in Big, Castaway, Sleepless in Seattle? I watched that the other day. You think to a T that it's Tom Hanks. So this is all about who was fastest. Because it was Tom Hanks. 89 for name. I think name was fastest. Well done, name. Discus Garage, Stevie P, Zenny McGinger separated by a point, the top 3. Question number 4. Ragdoll, Sphinx, and Scottish Fold are all what breeds? Is it cat, dog, wabbit, or sheep? Ragdoll, Sphinx, and Scottish Fold are all what kind of breed? What kind of animal? Ooh. It was cat. Ragdoll, Sphinx, and Scottish Fold are all cats. The Ragdoll is known for its docile demeanour. Sphinx stand out to their lack of fur, and Scottish Folds are recognised for their folded ears. Mandy like a crazy cat lady with the 90-pointer. 92 points from someone there, I saw. Who was that? It'll come back round. Lauren, crazier cat lady with 92 points. Juggler with 91. A few 90s there. Well done, everybody. Question number 5. What sports franchise do the team Hawks, Hornets, and Magic have in common? Is that MLB, NBA, NFL, or NHL? That's Major League Baseball, National Basketball Alliance, National Flapping About League, Hockey League, I'm guessing. I have no idea. Sports ball. You all have gone for NBA, the basketball. Of course it is. National Basketball Association, sorry. Major League Rounders. Stevie P with the sports ball questions. Question number 6. Which of these Poochie pals is known as Hooch, best buddy of Detective Scott Turner? From the film Turner and Hooch. These are all TV dogs. I'll give it an extra point to the first person that names all the other 3. More than a point. An extra 50 points to the first person to name all the other 3 in chat. Or the film, at least. If you can't name the dog. Oh, dear. While you're thinking about that, I will go and grab a refreshment. I'm going to drink through the Lassie, Benji, and question mark from both Zenny and Juggler. So collectively, you've all got it. Top left's Lassie, top right's Hooch. I can't remember the name of the dog in the bottom left, but it's from the film K9. Let's find out. Jerry Lee, that was the one. Christopher Ellison, Lassie, Jerry Lee, and Baxter. Well done. Christopher, you get the points. But as for which one was Hooch, it was obviously Hooch. Right. Christopher Ellison. What did I say? 50 points? 100 points? I can't remember. 50 points. Who are you, Christopher? I will add more points. Can't see anyone in the... You must be Chris. I'm going to go with you being Chris. If not, it's your lucky day, Chris. You get an extra 50 points. Question number 7. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, we're okay. Question number 7. What is this often hand-pollinated orchid that produces an exotic bean used for food flavouring? Is it oregano, or if you're American, oregano, thyme, garlic, or vanilla? I think I actually prefer saying oregano. I'm kind of with you on this one, Americans. I'm going to start saying it just to annoy my British friends. Is it oregano, thyme, garlic, or vanilla? It is, according to you lot, vanilla. Of course it is. Mexican vanilla can be pollinated by insects in its native region, but much of the commercial vanilla is produced through the very time-consuming process of hand pollination of its orchid. There you go. Stevie P and Zenny fighting for first place. No, says Lee. Oregano. Oregano. Just sounds better. Oregano. Sounds Japanese. I heard about a thing today. Well, we'll talk. Remind me to tell you about the window tribe after we finish the quiz. I think it might be my new favourite thing. Question 8. Which of these insects is the world's most prolific pollinator? Steven says, quit copying my points. We need to fight the common enemy. Name. Get back, name. Which is the world's most prolific pollinator? Is it flies, crickets, bees, or beetles? Most of you think it's the obvious answer, which is bees. But it is. Oh, no. Bees. Zenny's just nudging out in front. I seem to have clumped a lot of plant-based questions together. That was not intentional. Pardon me. Question 9. Many plants are self-pollinating. I honestly did not realize I was having so many. My wife's a biologist. This must have rubbed off on me. Meaning they contain both male and female parts. Which of these plants is not self-pollinating? Is it a potato, a peach tree, a tomato, or a cucumber? Is it potatoes, peach trees, tomatoes, or cucumbers? Which one is not self-pollinating? You think it's potatoes. It is, in fact, cucumbers. Species like peach trees, potatoes, and tomatoes, apricots, and others have male and female parts with which to self-pollinate. Plants like cucumbers do not have both parts, so they rely primarily on bees or manual hand pollination. Let me provide that for you, Zenny and Stephen. Wow. Pink Play Bunny, well done. Tetra. Vectra. Good old Vectra. Get in there with the points, Vectra. Here comes your first gambling question. Remember, this is all about betting the whatever amount of points you want to, see whether you can build a lead, or are you going to be conservative and try not to lose anything. Here we go. Here's your useless clue. Going for gold. What could that mean? It's Bandit Aquatics, that's your time to shine. What can you do? Question number 10. Which king in Greek mythology is known for his ability to turn everything he touches into gold? Is it Agamemnon, Midas, Odysseus, or Theseus? It is not a sports one, Lee. No, not this time. It's literally a gold one. Which king in Greek mythology, known for his ability to turn everything he touched into gold? Agamemnon, Midas, Odysseus, or Theseus? Oh, almost everyone going for Midas. Of course it was Midas. So now strategy comes into it. How much did you bet? Stevie P, Zany McGinger, name, still the top 3. Lauren, not quite there, knocking at the door. Bandit, still last. Zenny's lost first due to their 13-point safety net. Ah, see, doesn't always work out, does it? Well, still another 10 questions to go. Let's see how we get on. Question number 11. What comic book character's real name is Selina Kyle? Is that Black Widow, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, or Wonder Woman? Dear. Wonder Woman. What character's real name is Selina Kyle? You think? Ooh, 3 for Black Widow, 12 for Catwoman, 6 for Harley Quinn, and only 1 Wonder Woman. It was, in fact, Catwoman. Black Widow is Natasha Romanoff. Harley Quinn is Harley Quinn, is it not? Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman. Diana. There you go. Diana Prince or Diana of Themyscira. Stevie got it, Name got it, and has leaped above Zenny. Applegal, unlucky in 13th. Mona Lee, 16th. Question 12. What country did music streaming service Spotify originate? Was it Canada, Netherlands, Sweden, or United States? Jenna's just informed me that Harley Quinn is Harleen Quinzel. Ah, yeah, I think that could be correct. Oh, well, I have no reason to doubt it's correct. It's probably correct. Where does Spotify originate? One of these countries? You think? You don't know. You think either Netherlands, Sweden, United States, and then Canada. It was Sweden. Started in Sweden 2006 by founders Daniel Ek and Martin Lawrenson. Oh, Adam's up into second now. Names in third. Juggler's above Zenny now as well. Oh, it's all going wrong, Zenny. Question number, the next one. Complete this number sequence. Million, billion, trillion. Is it quadrillion, bazillion, gazillion, or quintillion? What do we think? Quadrillion? Yeah, of course it was. Equivalent to 1,000 million millions, or 10 to the 15th power. It's a big number. Lauren and Dan both smithing out. Now I've lost the power of speech. Here we go. Could be the end of Aquarium Adventures. Question 14. Which of these ferocious felines does not belong to the Panthera genus of big cats? Is it a cheetah, a tiger, a jaguar, or a leopard? Which of these does not belong to the Panthera genus of big cats? Most of you going for cheetah. Most of you are correct. 41% of you got the right one. Cheetahs are the only living member of the Asionics. I think that's how you say that. I don't know. Acinonyx. Acinonyx. Let's go with that. Question 15. Moving swiftly on. Which sport features a measuring instrument known as a stimp meter? Is that golf, football, field hockey, or soccer? I should have said stupid American football and proper football soccer. What sport uses a stimp meter? You think it's either hockey or golf. The difference between B and D, one's American. It's an American site. That's why we're down with crowd power. I'm not paying $300 for this nonsense anymore. A stimp meter is a device which measures the speed a golf ball travels across a putting green. Now you know. I definitely missed the sports ball question. They look like the vertical leap things from the NFL. Oh yeah, how high can you knock a flag over? But yeah, they're basically little things that you stick a ball on and roll it, and it's how fast it rolls across the green, which helps you work out the standard scratch for the course on any given day. And Senny says, those were wild guess points right there. Hey, sometimes you need to rely on a guess every now and again. First place, Stephen P. Second is Name and Zany McGinger in 1661. So second and third are pretty close. Couple hundred points to make up to get back up to first, though. But you never know. 5 questions to go. 16. Which of these everyday items is designed and built by a horologist? Horologist. Is that shoes, a clock, pottery, or a thermometer? Who would build... What would a horologist build? Would he build shoes, clocks, pottery, or thermometers? Thermometers, as I like to call them. You think he makes clocks? That's because he makes clocks, watches, and other assorted timekeeping devices. Top 3 all getting that. Zenny got it fastest though, so made up a couple of points. Question 17, coming thick and fast now. The Japanese art of knitting or crocheting small animals or creatures is known as netsuke, amigurumi, koji, or tsutsakui. That's not right. Tsutsugaki. I'm going with that. Tsutsugaki. Is it netsuke, amigurumi, koji, or tsutsugami? Gaki. The thing I want to tell you about later is, what is it called? Marigiwa Zuku. Madogiwa Zuku. This is a thing I heard about for the first time today. Adam has never heard of anything like this, ever. Pokemonji? Question 18. I'm sure we'll have a car question soon. We probably won't. The surname of the first ever president of Zimbabwe, Canaan Sodino, was the same name as what popular fruit? So the first president of Zimbabwe was called Canaan Sodino Banana, Canaan Sodino Berry, Canaan Sodino Cherry, or Canaan Sodino Lemon. What was his name? You think his name was Canaan Sodino Cherry? Berry, rather, sorry. It was actually Canaan Sodino Banana. I don't know why that's funny. It's a perfectly legitimate name. Chiquita Banana. So now you go. There's a pub quiz question for you if ever you heard one. You'll never forget that the first ever president of Zimbabwe was called Canaan Sodino Banana. He was a former Methodist minister serving as president from 1980 to 87. None of the top three got that one. Caught out everyone. Another fruit name for Appleby, for Apple Gal, yeah. That's a lot more normal and inverted commas for than if your last name's Banana. Appleby's Appleby. Yeah, that's perfectly respectable. Hello, Mr. Banana. Welcome. Penultimate question time. Discovered by scientist Alexander Fleming in 1928, what widely used antibiotic was originally dubbed mold juice? Was it penicillin, bactracin, sulfadine, or tetracycline? Fascinates me, the whole thing about this. You've all gone for penicillin because, of course, it's penicillin. Just wait till I introduce you to Mr. Banana. Oh, hello, Mr. Banana. If that ever happens to me in real life, I don't know if I'll be able to contain myself. Right, first place, Steven's broken the 2,000 point barrier. Name is almost breaking it. It's 4 points ahead of Zenny in third place. So, in reality, I think it's the top 5 or 6 are all in contention here, depending how we bet in the final question. Fourth is Adam and 17, so a couple hundred points for Adam and Juggler behind that. Another 100 back for Lauren and a couple hundred more for Error. But you never know, with a big swing, big swings have happened. Here comes your useless clue. Are you a Barbie girl? I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Question number 20. Born Barbara Millicent in March 1959, what is Barbie's official last name? Smith, Roberts, Henderson, or Brown? Is it Barbara Millicent Smith, Barbara Millicent Roberts, Barbara Millicent Henderson, or Barbara Millicent Brown? Mona Lee's got a pure guess. Adam thought it was Barbie. Well, some of you thought it was Smith, some of you thought it was Henderson, one of you thought it was Brown, most of you thought it was Roberts. It was, in fact, Roberts. So what has that done? In third place, we have Zany McGinger, 3,815 points. In second place, Name, 3,836 points. And your winner tonight, 4,000 points, Stephen P. Wowzers, have we ever had a 4,000 pointer before? Don't think we have. So let's do some quick spreadsheeting. So I think it's kind of clear who's done what. But while we do that, the teams, you'll be glad to know, Evil triumphed tonight. They scored a total of 21,500 points and an average of 19.84, whereas the Goods only got 18,500 points and an average of 16.96. Evil triumphed over Good tonight. Just export that. Open that. Delete that. Copy that. Minimize that. I mean, we're getting pretty good at live spreadsheet. A word I can't say. Live spreadsheeting now. Which means, in March, thought it was going to be obvious. But no, Zany McGinger has still done it. Zany McGinger with 13,534 points. Stevie P just couldn't quite get over the line with 12,190. Discus Garage with 11,454. Mysteriously, Aero 404 couldn't get to the 10,000 mark. Neither could Juggler. Just average Dan a bit behind that. Lauren a bit behind Dan. Mona Lee, Name, and Fat Kids make up your top 10. Well done, everyone. That was a convincing win for Stephen, but not good enough to beat Zany, who was only 300 points behind, to be fair, so that does make sense. One more round of applause for Zany McGinger. Sixth with a missing week. I'll take that. I mean, that's respectable. That's respectable, Dan. Yeah, 13,000, my lucky number. No, it's all kind of worked out. What is that saying? Congratulations, Stephen and Name. I retract that. Congratulations to just Name. That's a bit mean. Zany has won it for the month. Zany has won it for the month. Yes, indeed. So, before I forget, before we get into the whole Answer Smash debacle, has anyone heard of... I'd never heard this today. I'm looking up there because I wrote it down because I thought this is... I'm going to aspire to do this. How are we spelling it? Madagiwazoku. Madagiwazoku. And it's a Japanese thing. And it translates roughly to the Windowside tribe. So when you get a bit older at work and you're like, oh, you idiots, can't be doing. They just give you a desk next to the window. They give you... So rather than making you redundant or firing you, they just let you sit next to the window and fart about all day. Is that not the most beautiful thing ever? So it's like, it's meant to be a way of rewarding loyalty, where someone who's given loads of their years to a company, rather than making them retire early or making them redundant or making them find something else to do, they just give them a desk next to the window so they can just sit, stare out the window. They give them jobs like you have to sharpen all the pencils, or you have to organise the paper clips into... Oh, I'd love that. I'd absolutely love that. I don't have a window here. Happily just stare into an aquarium, but that'd be fine. But we had one of my company. My company had an all hands call today. It's full of all these happy clappers going, "Isn't it brilliant working here?" And you're like, no. aren't we all fantastic at all the jobs we do? And I'm like, no, do you actually work here? Have you not seen how it's terrible? We have these things where we have values, so it's like company values, and they're all things that we're terrible at. So it's like everyone is valued. Just like every other week, like, yeah, you lot redundant, you lot don't need you, you lot you're shit, demotion, you lot no pay rise, but everyone's valued. We have, so and it's the same. So we get like 4 or 5 core values, but every single one of them, demonstrably, we're terrible at doing them. And then we go on these meetings where everyone's like, they're obviously new people who are like, oh, this is great, woo, I love this culture. And everyone who's been here a few years is like, yeah, you're all wankers. No, not having any of this. So I learned about this term with the Marigiwa Zoku, where the slightly older people who have already done their shift, they've given to the company, they've put the effort in, they've won the clients, they've designed the thing that everyone's using. They just let them sit by the window and look at, it's beautiful, beautiful. Rather than, yeah, I couldn't think of anything better. I was like, I'd love that. Yeah, fine. You don't have to do anything. We're not going to bug you with our normal bullshit. We'll just do all that over here. You can just stare out the window all day. What a lovely thing to do. So there was lots of debate as to whether or not this was something that was a good thing or a bad thing, or was it respectful or dismissive, or was it a form of abuse? Because lots of the Japanese culture, the working man in Japan is very much, the company man in Japan is work till you drop, basically. But when we heard about this, I was like, oh, that's really nice. I quite like that. So like putting them out to pasture, but the pasture is inside. Yeah, sort of. You're still given a role, and apparently you're still called on every now and again. Like if you're like a figurehead or almost, but not. You're just. So the amount of time I spend in meetings listening to the same bullshit being shoved around the table, it literally, if anyone who works for my company, please turn off now. It literally doesn't matter what I say. I could come up with the best idea in the world. I could come up with the worst idea in the world. It would make no difference to what they actually do. They're going to take all the options available and pick the worst one and do it, whether I tell them to or not. So I spend my life so often thinking, what is the point? I've stopped going to most of them because I know it makes no difference, me being there. If I could just sit next to my fish tank and just hear this chatter over there, and every now and again, well, really, start, Graham, come and help. All right, do this. See you guys. Play with my fish now. Lovely. That'd be nice. Isn't that called working from home now? I know. The only redeeming feature of my company is they're still big on working from home. Fun fact per Google. Yes. Odishibiya. What is that? What did I call it? Marigiwazuku. So this very similar thing. So there's a fine line apparently between this being a punishment and it being so shameful that you're forced to quit because you can't handle the shame of being a window side person. But there's so many people that are just like, no, this is lovely. You're going to keep paying me my salary and I don't have to do anything? Yeah. And I can just look out the window all day? Yeah. You need some pencil sharpening? Yeah. Fine with that. But apparently there's like a big divide of people who are like, no, the shame this will bring on my family. I can't do that. No, I'll have to quit. And the other ones are like, yeah, all right. Sweet. We call them department heads. Yeah, I know. Steve says that's the dream. It kind of is the dream. It's like, I don't know. I can't say too much because this is on the internet, but you know, sometimes there's an entire industry in doing the stupidest thing possible and then undoing it afterwards once you realize it's the stupidest thing possible, rather than listening to the guy who tells you that's the stupid thing and don't do it in the first place. There you go. There you go. Wish I could work from home. I mean, it is a lovely privilege to be able to work from home. My commute, often I don't even need to get dressed for. I do, out of habit, but you know, no one really cares. As much as I complain about my job and I bitch and moan and all the time, but the soft benefits, I have reached a level of seniority where people can go, "We've got a massive problem, Graham, you need to join this call," and I can go, "No." And nobody will say anything about it, and that's fine. that is worth its weight in gold. Hey, Graham, would you like to come to an hour call at Friday at 4 p.m? No, I wouldn't. I haven't told you what it's about. I couldn't care less. On Fridays, just assume I've finished by 12. I'm not coming to any calls on a Friday afternoon. What, are you mental? I've worked here for 27 years. You can fuck right off if you think I'm coming to a call on a Friday afternoon. Graham, I noticed you weren't at your desk between 12 and 12:25. And? I work like a dog some days. I'm the dependable and skilled employee who my boss likes to give new jobs to. I know, so you need to break that habit. So, and when the time comes, you'll realise that you're not being rewarded appropriately for that. So you need to make sure, this is Graham's life advice now, you need to make sure you're actually getting something out of your working as it's a deal. The employer will pay the employee to get what they want out of it. It's not the employer will pay the employee to rinse every last drop out of it. So unless you, the employee, is getting what you want to get out of it, the moment you start to feel underappreciated, it's easy to say, the moment you start to feel these things is the moment I stop giving a shit. No, I care about certain things. I care about my customers. I care about the experience that people who are nice to me. I care about the experience of people who rely on the things I can influence. I don't care about the person who's setting me arbitrary targets. I don't care about being set objectives that are completely meaningless. I don't care about coming up with a training. No. As long as I'm ticking my boxes, everything else can go to away and jump, as we used to say. Stephen says, I did a lessons learned presentation to my department with no pants on this morning. See, in Britain, pants means underpants. So that immediately gave me a different, very different visual than I thought you were going for. But I tend to fully dress when I'm working from home, because I work from home from here. And every now and again, people do visit or insist on having cameras on, which is just, it's a nonsense as well. Because when I turn my cameras on, it's this camera, and you have this behind me. So as soon as I turn my camera on, everyone's like, "Oh, you've got a big fish tank. Oh, that's a big fish. Oh, have you got a YouTube play button there? Oh, what's that?" So it's just a complete waste of time. That's a half-hour meeting, is it? Can you turn your camera on? Okay, but for the next half hour, you're going to ask me about these fish, and we're not going to do any work. I work from home the majority of the time. I basically live in my pajamas. I chuck a hoodie on for meetings. My new job can't be done from home. I can't rip a gearbox out of a car sat on my sofa, unfortunately. I do love that sofa. I love that, yeah. Our office is forming a social committee. Jobs and roles automatically came to me. I'm the one to do it all. I know. I've reached the old curmudgeonly stage of my life where I'm just a bit like, not interested. It's very hard for me to be interested in anything. I'm very skilled at avoiding work. I'm also very skilled at getting invested in things that I do care about. But my company is just epically talented at being shit at everything they do. Anyway, let's stop moaning. Use a virtual background of a soulless office. I have done that before. We have one where it's like a company mandated background that we're meant to use, that displays our company values over it. I can't use it just in good conscience because every time I use it, I'm like, yeah, we don't do that one, we don't do that one, we don't do that one. We've never done that one. I don't know why these are our values. But anyway, that's me aspiring to become a Marigiwa Zoku. Be happy sharpening pencils. I'm just waiting for the hammer to fall or the axe to fall. Really, that's all. That's why Graham Kerr, Discus dealer. That's my fallback plan. We need to get this off the ground. So if you fancy a Discus, come see me. I hope your boss isn't watching. Oh, I wish I had a boss. That's all I can say. Answer smash time. I think it might be answer smash time. Right, the final, possibly final ever answer smash, because I'm having trouble finding a format that we can do answer smash on, but I might have to write my own. But this is the final ever answer smash on the Crowdpur platform, but you never know. We might have a new version on this one, but here we go. Mandy, if you could put down the how to play answer smash from your notepad, rather than have me try to murder how to play Answer Smash. But Answer Smash is a game of smashing answers together. We're going pure Answer Smash. I haven't done any themes. I haven't done any orders. They're not all animals. They're not all the pictures of the first word or the second word. It's a mix. There are spaces tonight. There are spaces. If you annoy me, I will take points off. If you amuse me, I will add points. Completely arbitrary game, this. If you get a technically correct answer smash that I haven't thought of, you get extra points. You get even more points. Yeah, got that? So you are allowed spaces. You won't be punished for not having spaces or spelling things incorrectly, but you'll be given a text question and a picture question. They will be your answers you'll be asked for, but the end of one of them, don't know which one, will be the start of the other. They will combine, they will smash, if you like, to make one answer. For instance, the second Star Wars film and a film about time travel with a DeLorean. Smashed together, they would be The Empire Strikes Back to the Future. Got it? If you don't get it, you're still allowed to play, but I will get angry with you. I'm going to try not to have a heart attack tonight. If you want to play along and want to do some research, Richard Osman's House of Games Answer Smash. Type that into Google, go away and watch it. Next week, you'll be all over it. Yes, so that's it. As Manny says, the end of one answer must overlap with the start of the other. At least one letter, usually more like 2 or 3, and maybe more. You cannot add or move letters, only overlap. Yes. Can we scan the scanny thing? You can scan the scanny thing. Of course you can. No, that's the wrong button. There is the scanny thing, and here comes the code for those of you who like to do the code. I do have a blood pressure monitor. I should bring that down one day. I think the teams... Are we still on good versus evil? Let's have a look. Oh, it's big fish, little fish. So you get to choose a big fish or a little fish. I have been thinking of a new game we could try as well, but I fear that might actually kill me. As one of my ChatGPT prompts says, my audience hate me. I play the very simple game Answer Smash every week and they cannot understand it. Let's come up with a new game that might be simpler for them. So ChatGPT was not very nice about you. But what? They can't understand this game, this concept, simple, Graham. Maybe you need better audience members. ChatGPT said it, not me. I tuned out. What is this name? So, there are only 10 questions. I think they're all straightforward. But let's see how we go. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, Teresa Hangman's good. Question number 1. Surname of Spanish surrealist artist Pablo. And that thing. Pablo blank and that thing. I'm going to give you, there's some interesting spellings. Right. Surname of Spanish surrealist artist Pablo Picasso. And that thing is a sofa. So Picasso. That's what I was going for. So this one here is that because I said you're allowed spaces? You've determined that means you must have spaces. There should be no space between so and fa. I'm going to give you that, but that's your last warning. Spaces only where appropriate. So for surfing, no. Sofa Escobar. Pablo Escobar is not Spanish or an artist or a surrealist. And you haven't smashed anything together. Couch Escobar. Same. That's just Sofa Escobar, but with couch. Picouch. 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 No, I don't. That meant to be no idea. No, I don't. No, I don't know. Picoacho. No. Julie Andrews put a space between so and fa. So just because of Julie Andrews, then I'll give it to you. To us Canadians, it's a Chesterfield. What? A Chesterfield? No, a Chesterfield's a rifle or a town just down the road from me. That's a Chesterfield. It's a very specific type of couch. Go away. With the whole, the dents in it and stuff. Not any old couch. So the correct answer was Picasso. Well done, those people. Question number 2. The first commercially available autonomous robot vacuum cleaner. And that thing. I can literally sense everyone scratching their heads at this one. Lots of people getting it, lots of people not. I think Teresa's just answered because I can spot it. You've got to keep coming back every week, Teresa. I love it. If this is indeed you, I'll tell you which one I think is Teresa, and if I am correct, she's getting an extra 100 points. It's fantastic. So obviously the first. Oh dear. The first commercially available autonomous robot vacuum cleaner was a Roomba, and that is a mushroom. So I was going for Mushroomba. Which 10 of you got, to be fair. Well done, 10 of you. Raw mushroom. No. Mushroom bot. It's good, but it's not right. Mushroomy. I believe there is one called a roomy, but it wasn't the first one, so no, not getting that. Vacuum mushroom? No. This, I think, is Teresa's. What she's done there is she's ignored the question altogether, looked at a picture and decided, grass mushroom? Yep, I'll type that. Grass mushroom. It's not even grass. So, what we need to do here is, have you heard of the game Catchphrase? Where it's just say what you see. It's a famous phrase. You'd be brilliant at that. You should get on that in the telly. It's like, what's that? It's a mushroom and some grass. Grass mushroom! A hover robot. Eufy shroom. No, the correct answer was indeed Mushroomba. Well done, everyone who said Mushroomba. I'm just going to quickly check and see who put in. Oh dear. Grass mushroom? Oh, you'll never guess. It was Teresa. I love it. Oh dear. Well done, Teresa. That's your last freebie, though, for amusing me. Question number 3. Who had hits with Simply the Best, Nutbush, City Limits, and Private Dancer? And that picture. What does that picture represent? Teresa loves that game. A bit of catchphrase. Let's see if we can fit that in as well then. Mandy with the clarification, just in case it helped. I don't think it's going to help anyone. It's sweet of you, but no. There is a difference between portmanteaus and answer smashes. You're not just squishing parts of words together. You must overlap both of the whole words. I mean, I think that's clear. No? Surely. They're just aggressively getting it wrong to try and give me a heart attack. Who had hits with Simply the Best, Nutbush, City Limits, and a private dancer, a dancer for money, a dancer for private dancer. Argentina Turner. That's what we're going for. Argentina Turner. So we've got a couple of spelling mishaps, which will give you. I mean, that's aggressively spelled incorrectly. Argentina Turner. Yeah, you can have it. Mum. I don't know what that one says. Argentina Swab Sub. Nope, my brain is frozen. Israel Tina Turner. Israel. Oh. I mean, it's got blue in it. I'll give you that. Tina Turner flag. Yeah, I had one more. We'll rush through. I'd have been right. No, we're going with that. It's Argentina Turner. Tina Turner was the singer of Simply the Best, Nutbush, Sippy Limits. I can't say that. City Limits and Private Dancer. Jugglers in first place. 233 points. Lauren 222. Name 211. Error 404. Mysteriously with 209. And other people have other things. Question number, the next one. Star of Mad Max, Braveheart, and Lethal Weapon. And that thing. I want his whole name, by the way, if you're interested. Star of Mad Max, Braveheart, and Lethal Weapon. What do we think? Star of Mad Max, Braveheart, and Lethal Weapons, Mel Gibson. And that is Sonic the Hedgehog. If you went Mel Gibbs Sonic, I've given you it. If you didn't add the Hedgehog. But 9 of you have got that. Sonic Epic. I don't know what you're going with that one. Mel, that's half of it. Sonic Mean Machine. Something Sonic. You're right, it was something Sonic. You don't know who Mel Gibson is, clearly. F Defino. Sonic, and can you give me one I'll know, please? Surely everyone knows who Mel Gibson is, even if you're young. You've heard of Lethal Weapon, Braveheart, and Mad Max, surely. Mal Gibson is snuck in there at the end, but you haven't got the Sonic part. So if you went with just Mel Gibson Sonic, that's fine, I gave you it. Juggler Lauren and Error 404 tied for second place on 286. Juggler on 318. He's running away with it, everyone. If we look at the teams, the little fish are edging ahead, 176 points average, and big fish are 134 points average. Question number 5. Juggler for 85 points. That's a hell of a fast type. It is a hell of a fast typing. Somebody else got 85 as well. Who was that? Oh, 65. Question 5. A TV show where Jason Sudeikis plays a US soccer coach who comes to England to coach an English team. And that. Not a clue who Mel Gibson is. My goodness. I mean, these days he's mostly just a big massive racist. Or something. He was a big action star from the 80s. Then became a director. He was in huge film stars. Huge films. He was Braveheart, for God's sake. Surely everyone's seen Braveheart. The historically accurate documentary film that he made. I mean, this one has some just like normal answers. Not right answers, but normal answers. The TV show with Jason Sudeikis playing a US soccer coach is Ted Lasso. And that is some soap. So it's Ted Lasso. Rubber dub, soap, soap. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I mean, these are all, you're kind of nearly there, but hands don't know. Lather up, Ted. I mean, lather up. You knew it was Ted Lasso, but you just didn't go with Ted Lasso. Unlucky. But the correct answer was Ted Lasso. Lauren, 75 points. Pulling away from name in third place. Well done. Question number 6. Front of the leg, below the knee. And that thing. Front of the leg, below the knee. And that thing. God. Oh, we might have a technically correct. We might have to vote on this. We've got an unsmashed answer. There will be some naming and shaming coming. Right. Front of the leg, below the knee, shin. And that is a net. Shinette. That's what I was going for. So, this one, am I safe to assume that's just a typo? Because A is right next to S. Someone's just hit A by accident. Yes? I'm giving you it as a typo. I read this one as mission, as in, ooh, mission. And you were going to get points for making me laugh, but then I realised what you're actually going for is mesh and shin. I mean, a net is technically a mesh, and shin is correct, and you have smashed it together. I think that's a technically correct answer, Smash. Mission is our first technically correct of the evening. Well done, whoever that is. I'm giving you it as a correct answer. I'm going to give you some extra points as well. Net shin, that's just net and shin next to each other. Where's the overlap? Unless it's nets and shin, but there's only one net there. No. No. Not giving you that. So, ooh, me shin. Let's see who that was. So, yeah, that was the correct answer, was shinette. Well done, everybody. Let me just have a look and see who is Mishin. Mishin was Zenny McGinger. So some extra points for Zenny. What did we say? I'm still going to give away 50 points. Was that? Yeah. Arbitrary. There you go. 50 points. Oh, it's taking you into second place. All right. Question number 7. The nationality of the chef on the Muppet Show. And that thing. The nationality of the chef on the Muppet Show. Washing machines live longer with Calgon. That might get an extra 10 points, that one, 'cause that's like one of my favourite adverts. What do we think? The nationality of the chef in the Muppet Show was Swedish, and that is a dishwasher. So I was looking for Swedish washer. This person has aggressively not understood the rules of Answer Smash. You've got Swedish and washer. Now, do you think dishwasher is 2 words, or am I being too cruel? Because I mean, technically, if there wasn't a space there, and I did say spaces were allowed, I'm going to give you that one. I'm feeling magnanimous. Italian dishwasher? No, he was not Italian. He was Swedish. Swedish water? Yeah, close enough. I mean, you're in and around the right answer. Danish washer? He was not Danish. Kermit dishwasher? Kermit is not a nationality. Where are you from, Kermit? No. Washing machines live longer with Calgon. Swedish, he should be in the kitchen. Dishwasher man, no. Washing machines live longer with Calgon. You're getting an extra 10 points, whoever you are. But the answer I was looking for was Swedish washer. Swedish washer. There you go, Dan. You get an extra 10 points for your humorous rendition of my favourite advert. Wherever you are. I thought dishwasher was 2 words. I gave you it, didn't I? I think I gave you it. Yeah, you're all right. That's fair. That's fair. Question number 8. The common name for the US bullion depository. And that thing. Now we're getting into the harder ones. Common name for the US bullion depository. Lump of mold is not going to get you it. No. Oh, that's good. Auto glass repair, auto glass replace. You've got yourself another 10 points there, Dan. Well done. Or if that's not Dan. Blue cheese Fort Knox, what? Oh dear. Yep, that's definitely blue cheese. Oh dear. So we had a plethora of of answers on this one. Fort Noxious lump of mold. Cheese. It's cheese. It's specifically Roquefort cheese. Roquefort cheese, and it's Fort Knox is the US bullion depository. So I was looking for Roquefort Knox. Yeah, one person got that, and even they didn't spell it right. I had to give them it. But Fort Knox's lump of mold, don't know, sorry. Blue Fort Knox, Beaufort Knox, Autoglass Repair, Autoglass Replace. Yep, that's definitely blue cheese. Stilton National Bank, Blinburger, Stilton Fort Knox, Blue Cheese Fort Knox. What? Sorry, Blue Cheese Vault, gross, molding cheese, and the soup bag. No. Okay. Roquefort Knox. Ah, sorry, I thought that tickled me. Well done, one person. And that whoever that one person was, I have to have a look. Hang on. Oh, it was indeed Dan who had Autoglass Player, Autoglass Replace. Oh dear. It was Elaine. Elaine got the correct answer on that one. Well done, Elaine. You've jumped up there with that correct answer. Ah, dear. Dan gets another 10 points for his quality advert recollections. Question number 9. Penultimate question. Evidence a suspect was not at a crime scene and that thing. Evidence a suspect was not at a crime scene. I was really hoping you were going to go with a different one on that one, but we'll give you that one too. Now we've got competing advert slogans coming in. Oh dear. Right, what have we got? We've got Ali Bicycle, Alibi, evidence a suspect was not at a crime scene, an alibi, and a bicycle or a bike. I would have taken Alibike, an Alibicycle, that's fine. Forensic cycle, I mean, is that technically correct? I mean, it's not necessarily forensic evidence that the suspect was not at a crime scene, but it's. I'm going to give you 25 points for forensical cycle. Allo bicycle. I'll give you that. That's just spelling. That's clearly Ali bicycle. You buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free. All the Americans are like, what? I'm Barry Scott. Oh dear. I should do it in the voice. I'm Barry Scott. Bang! And the dirt is gone. Witness spinning. That's just say what you see. Bully bike. Bicycleer. A la bicycle. A la bicycle. I'll give you that. Close enough. A la bicycle. A la bicycle. Okay, I mean, you're very much stretching my good nature here. A la bicycle. Bicyclemency. Oh, is that another almost it's not correct, so it's not technically correct. I mean, it is an answer smash. It's bicycle and it's clemency, but you don't. Clemency isn't evidence. That's don't worry about it. Yeah, Friend Cycle is getting 25 points, and everyone else that chose Ali Bicycle gets the whole points. Friend Cycle, let's have a look at that one. Who did that? Friend Cycle. That was the mysterious Error 404. Okay. And Bandit Aquatics got the you buy one, you get one free. I said, buy one, you get one free. And Average Dan got bang, and the dirt is gone. Right, okay, so we've got some extras to add there. So Error 404, the mysterious Error 404. Where are you? You're there. I said I was going to give you 25 points, didn't I? I'm going to give you 26 because it's easier to add up. I could just take one off now, I suppose, but okay. Bandit, you get 10 points. And Dan gets another 10 points. Your final question. Question number 10. Hit song for both Sting and Eva Cassidy. Not at the same time. Separate songs. And that thing. Accrington Stanley. Who are they? I feel like some of you have just given up on trying to answer it and we're just going to go with webuyanycar.com. Oh dear. Technically, you have to get evidence to prove an alibi, but I digress. Yeah, I'm going to defer to the quizmaster is always right rule on that one, but you're probably right. Hit song for both Sting and Eva Cassidy. What have we got? Fields of Goldfish. That's what I was going for. Fields of Gold and Goldfish. Fields of Goldfish and Goldfish. Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Field of Goldfish. Close. Close enough. Goldfish. Teresa, I'm going to imagine. That's just you've seen a goldfish. You've written down goldfish. WeBuyAnyCar.com. WeBuyAnyCar.com. Any. WeBuyAnyCar.com. Streets of Stingray, Songfish, Gold. No. Synchron Fishity. Oh, I like that, but no. Synchron Fishity. Fool's Goldfish. Oh, if only it was Stone Roses. That'd have been perfect. Fish. That could be Teresa. That's, oh, I've seen a fish. I'm going to write fish. Goldfish. Who the heck is Eva Cassidy? Answer smash over. Not a fan. I just said Sting. You've heard of Sting, surely? No? Answer smash over. Not a fan. I have to have a look. Hang on. That was Adam. Answer smash over. Not a fan. Oh, sorry. All right. Okay. So no extra points for your adverts on that one because I don't think it will make a difference in the end anyway. We're just going to finish the trivia game, and your winners tonight are in third place. Name has got 629 points. In second place, Lauren with 671 points, and your winner tonight is Juggler with 699. Who's that knocking at the door? Who's that ringing the bell? I can't stop. If I see an advert slogan, I have to sing it. I don't know. What's wrong with me? Well done, everyone. So, that's it. That is Answer Smash finished forever on the Crowdpur platform. If you'd like to keep up with Answer Smash, do let me know, but I think we're going to be switching over to a new software. So maybe next week, if I haven't quite designed something I'm happy with, we could be going with GeoGuessr. We will definitely be bringing back GeoGuessr anyway, but I have some other ideas. I think, Teresa, your ideas of Hangman and CBC, they're definitely contenders. We're going to work out some more games and some more fun to have in this. I think it's a little bit different. I mean, just hang out and have a bit of fun. Listen to me bitch and moan about how shit my job is. This one took a second, but I like it. I think you should make AI do this one for real. What Fields of Goldfish if I get Suno to do it, do you think? I don't know, can you get Suno to do like actual songs? Does he get upset about it? Let's see if I can do it. It'd be a real shame if we never got to play Answer Smash again. I'm reading that with your voice. It'd be a real shame if we never got to play Answer Smash again. Next week's vibe-coded quiz software will be interesting. Yeah, I know. I think I might be heavily relying on, well, whatever I say goes. Right, let's see how we get on.
Yeah, wheels of goldfish, like a sting song, but about goldfish.
Oh, it's literally just written a song with the lyrics, Fields of Goldfish, like the Sting song. Okay, didn't get that right then. Okay, I'm the boss. Yes, that's right, Apple Gal. I get to decide. Oh, right. I think we've got something here. Hang on. Let's see what we get. I've got one more beer to drink, so I can hang around for a little while. See how it goes.
You would walk with me down the aisle by the pet store glass.
Oh, it's given up.
Tiny orange moons turning slow as the beat had passed. You would laugh at her. Each one chased its tail in place. Said they never learned, still they look so full of grace. Will you remember those fields of gold circling forever in their quiet wish, round and round on the warm sky, little hearts in a bow tie. If you remember those fields of gold within, so alive, kitchen light to go between us on the countertop. You would touch the rim, whisper names till their ripples stop. Every scattered flake falling down like a sudden storm, they would rise again, always back to their time. Will you remember circling forever in their quiet wish, round and round in a water sky, little hearts in a borrowed tide.
What I've done is I've muted the desktop audio and ramped up my mic rather than the other way around. Because I'm an idiot. Let's try that again. I was hoping that was actually going to be the tune of Fields of Gold played properly, but we'll try that again.
You would walk with me down the aisle by the pet store glass, tiny orange moons turning slow as the people pass. You would laugh at how each one chased its tail in place, said they never learn, still they look so full of grace. Will you remember those fields of goldfish circling forever in their quiet wish, round and round in a water sky, little hearts in a borrowed tide? If you remember those fields of goldfish, so will I. Kitchen light at 2, bowl between us on the countertop. You would touch the rim, whisper names till their ripples stopped. Every scattered flake falling down like a sudden storm. They would rise again, always back to their tiny world. Will you remember those fields of goldfish circling forever in their quiet wish, round and round in a water sky, little hearts in a borrowed tide? If you remember those fields of goldfish, so will I. And if the years run past us like water through our hands, if faces fade like bubbles breaking close to land, I'll close my eyes and find you by that glowing glass-framed sea, where every small bright circle taught us how to be. Will you remember those fields of goldfish circling forever in their quiet wish, round and round in a water sky, little hearts in a borrowed tide? If you remember those fields of goldfish, so will I.
hallway, water spots on the floor. You said this is just a hobby. Now there's racks behind the door. Blue and red are breathing in that humming little room. You're counting every tiny heartbeat, like it's rent that's coming due. Discuss forever. Even if the numbers shake your hands. Discuss forever. Even if the plan don't go as planned. If it all goes wrong, if you lose that bet, you'll still have fins you won't forget. Discuss forever. Discuss forever. Friends say, man, you're crazy. Banks say, sign right here. You stare down at that lone pair. They've grown big this past year. What if no one wants them? What if orders never come? What if all you're left with is a glowing living sun? Discuss forever. Even if the numbers shake your hands. Discuss forever. Even if the plan don't go as planned. If it all goes wrong, if you lose that bet, you'll still have fins you won't forget. Discuss forever. Discuss forever. Maybe you break even, maybe you break down, but you were brave enough to try this in your town. Not just dreaming in the dark, you gave your fear a name. Those circles in the water taught you how to stand. Discuss forever. Even if the numbers shake your hands. Discuss forever. You're more than every failed demand. If it all goes wrong, if you walk away, you'll still smile when colors sway. Discuss forever. Discuss forever. Buckets in the hallway, water spots on the floor. You said this is just a hobby. Now there's racks behind the door. Blue and red are breathing in that humming little room. You're counting every tiny heartbeat, like it's rent that's coming due. Discuss forever. Even if the numbers shake your hands. Discuss forever.
Okay, that's enough Discus. We shall move on to better beats, techno beats. Techno better beats.
Forget. Discuss.
Click, clack, little drip on the glass, blue glow on my hands, and it starts to dance. Tiny circles in my cup, pop, pop, rising up. feel the shimmer on your lips. We sink up in little sips. Better bubble beats, bounce in my chest. Repeat, up, up, never down. We float above the ground. Better bubble beats, sticky and sweet, then sleep. You and me on our feet, caught inside these better bubble beats. Neon wristband tapped in time, jawline sharp in the strobe line. You laugh, it cuts through the room like soda fizz hitting the wound. And better bubble beats, bounce in my chest, repeat, up, up, never down. We float above the ground. Better bubble beats, sticky and sweet, then sleep. You and me on our feet, caught inside these better bubble beats. Oh, yeah. Little drip on the glass, blue glow in my hand, and it starts to dance. Tiny circles in my cup, rising up. See the shimmer on your lips, sink up in little sips. Better bubble beats, bounce in my chest, repeat, up, up, never down. We float above the ground. Better bubble beats, sticky and sweet, then sleep. You and me on our feet, caught inside these better bubble beats. Neon wristband tapping time, jawline sharp in the strobe line. You laugh, it cuts through the room like soda fizz hitting the wound. Better bubble beats, bounce in my chest, repeat, up, 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 never down. We float above the ground. Better bubble beats, sticky and sweet, then sleep. You and me on our feet, caught inside these better bubble beats. Click, click, clack. Click, clack. Click, clack. Cash scroll flies, little green names popping. Inside jokes, every 5 lines dropping. Green light go on a messy room. We're yelling at the screen like it's living proof. It's a Friday night, that's a smash. Typing fast and laughing trash. Fish keepers unite, well alright. Forget the week, we're live tonight. From glass tanks to webcam glow, we all know the answers have wrong. Friday night answer smash. We came to lose it and laugh. Some more misreads every single clue. Under the bag, yeah, turns to deja vu. Snacks on the desk, cold drink half gone. We say last round and we play one more. It's a Friday night answer smash. Typing fast, still laughing trash. Oh yeah, this keepers unite. Well alright, forget the week, we're live tonight. From glass tanks to webcam glow, we all know the answers half wrong. Friday night answer smash. We came to lose it and laugh. Cats grow flies, little green names popping. Inside jokes, every 5 lines dropping. Ring like glow on a messy room. We're yelling at the screen like it's living proof. It's a Friday night, answers smash. Typing fast and laughing trash. Fish keepers unite, we're alright. Forget the week, we're live tonight. From glass tanks to webcam glow, we all know the answer's half wrong. Friday night answers smash. We came to lose it and laugh. Some of them is reds, every single clue. Another bad guess turns to deja vu. Snacks on the desk, cold drink half gone. We say last round, then we play one more. It's a Friday night, answers smash. Typing fast and laughing trash. Oh yeah. Fish keepers unite, we're alright. Forget the week, we're live tonight. From glass tanks to webcam glow, we all know the answer's half wrong. Friday night answers smash. We came to lose it and laugh. Look. Click, clack, little drip on the glass. Blue glow on my hands, and it starts to dance. Tiny circles in my cup, pop, pop, rising up. See the shimmer on your lips. We sync up in little sips. Better bubble beats, bounce in my chest. Repeat up, up, never down. We float above the ground. Better bubble beats, sticky and sweet, then sleep. You and me on our feet, caught inside these better bubble beats. Neon wristband, tap in time. Jawline sharp in the strobe line. You laugh, it cuts through the gloom like soda fizz hitting the boom.
Said I'm happy with this one. 10 gallons on a thrift store stand. Then I saw that 20 long already measuring in my head. Couch pushed up against the wall. Friends ask, why's your TV crooked? I just smile and point up high. Had to fit a Planet bookshelf. Too many tanks, not enough walls. Every empty corner I'm hearing water call. Glass box dreams dripping down my paychecks. Last one I swear, I say it every weekend. Too many tanks, too many tanks. MTS and I kinda like it, oh yeah. Labels on the power strips, Discus, shrimp, and quarantine. Drawer full of random lids, nets and meds and extra seams. Wake up in the dark at 3, checking if the filter hums. Scrolling through the classified, planning where the next one comes. Too many tanks, not enough walls. Every empty corner I'm hearing water call. Glass box dreams dripping down my paychecks. Last one I swear, I say it every weekend. Too many tanks, too many tanks. MTS and I kinda like it. Kitchen counter, nano cube, hallway rack, a Planet Tube. Guest room lost to breeding plans. Don't sit there, that's for frying fans. People say you're in too deep, but they've never watched those Tetris sleep. Too many